Do you like learning language? Yes, learn. I really keen on learning language because I think I have a connect for it. I want to learn. I want to learn at least once more language to broaden my horizon about new country, new culture, new people, and I have more opportunities with in international companies. Why do you learn other language in the future? Yes, right now I learn English for IELTS exam or for my job in the future. You know, in former days, I learned Chinese in my universities. It is quite exhilarating, and China is very near Vietnam, so it is a developed country. So I think it facilitates me to land a good job when with with high salary. Do you think it is difficult to learn a new language? Yes, I think it is very challenging because learning a new language is a process. So follow the for the research of scientists, the least time to use a new language fluently is 6 months. Learn English. I can learn about vocabulary, pronunciation, grammar, and so on. So it is very challenging, difficult, and need time to learn it. What language can you speak? Just my mother tongue is Vietnamese, so I can speak Vietnamese when I 3 years old. Besides, I can speak English at conversational level. So I always try speaking correctly English day by day. Moreover, I learn a little Chinese. I can talk simple conversation about art for health, for job and such life. Why do you learn English? Yes, English is a global language, so it plays important role in my life. I learn English so I can speak English with foreigner. A lot of foreigner gravitate towards Vietnam to visit and settle down. Moreover, if I learn English well, I have more opportunities in job. I can land a job in international company with high salary. How did you learn the language that you know? Yes, I learn new language day by day on a regular basis. So I think the most important thing when I first came to know a new language is I find a good teacher who make me more motivation to learn language. Apart from learn by teacher, I learn language through watch video on YouTube with subtitle, listen to music to practice language day by day to improve English skill. Do you think that all children should learn foreign language at school? Yes, I think it is very important, very necessary for children. Uh, uh, us children should learn foreign language at school, at home, and whatever. So I think learning new language at an early age will give children good reflex and memory of children is better than others. So I think it is precious time to learn language. Created a habit of learning for children in a natural, fun way, also good for their future. Do you think grammar is important when you learn a foreign language? Yes, I think grammar is very necessary when I learn a foreign language. Should I have because it make I have scientists correctly. For instance, grammar about 12 basic tense in English is very necessary so I can communicate with other people in other country. However, vocabulary and pronunciation is also important. They are words that are the same but have different pronunciation, causing confusion, make people misunderstanding my minds. So following the research of scientists, people know about 3,000 words. They can communicate well with foreigner. So I think people should learn combination with grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation to learn a new language effectively. What other advantages of learning language? Yes, they are. So English is a global language. So I learn English to can communicate well with foreigner. A lot of foreigner gravitate toward Vietnam to visit and settle down. Moreover, in school, learning a new language facilitate for me to study abroad to gain a lot of new things in the world. In the job, it's suited for the proliferation of globalization trends, so I have more opportunities to land a job in an additional law company with high salary. What will become the most popular language in the future? So I think in the future and now, English is most prevalent language in my country and in over the world because English is a global language. Apart from about 400 million native speakers, English is understood and spoken by from 1 to 1.6 million people over the world. Moreover, American and United States almost speak English, so it is developed countries, so it have a lot of branch company over the world, so people want to a job with high salary. They need learn English well to apply for companies, for such company. Moreover, for me, English is quite straightforward to learn. It is quite easy. More Chinese have a lot of pictograph, so it is challenging for me. What do you think if people in all countries speak a same language? Oh yes, I think it is quite exhilarating. People can communicate fluently with other people without their graphical barriers, without interpreters. Children and others don't be scared with learning a new language. So I can watch films without subtitles. However, different all if all countries speak a same language due to a same culture, because language is culture. So I think countries don't a lot of countries don't have culture diversity. It reduce tourist attraction. So I think other countries have different language. Many people forget their mother tongue. What do you think about it? Oh yes, I think it is true for people who study overseas, settle down in another country for a long time, so they always forget their mother tongue, because so it is understandable because the frequency of during mother tongue is decrease, even disappear. So I think I can understanding for this. However, I think they should try remember their mother tongue on a regular basis through video call or chit chat with their family and friends in the country. To when they come back their hometown, they can communicate well with each other. Why do some people learn language fast while others are slow? Just I think it all depends. Firstly, depend on purpose. For pupils study hard. They want to study abroad. They want to get good mark. They study seriously, so they always focus on study. So they study very fast and effective. But for other people, they don't have a connect for learning English, so they don't really keen on learning language. So they are lazy. Apart from study, they surf Facebook, watch TikTok. So they always learn language for a long time. Moreover, secondly, it depends on ability. For people who have a particular liking for learning language, they have different ability, so lead to different study time. So I think the time to study is not important. The important thing is that you can apply it in life.